Yo, yo, what's up, Pred heads?
What is up, everybody?
What's going on?
Happy Friday, and welcome back to PNN, your source for everything, all news in the community.
Yep.
Well, it's definitely that time of year again. I see the weather getting really cold. It's getting super dark outside. I don't know how I feel about that.
I love the rain.
Honestly, I love the rain, but nothing is better than being able to have like a full day of sun. I hate getting
That's
off
true.
of work and it just being dark.
Yeah, the sun does go down quite early.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of depressing, but
Well,
we'll carry on.
yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's
What
see
is
who we
up,
got in the chat.
everybody?
We got Para, Tech, Amy, Cynthia, Ivy, Patriotic,
Look at all those purple hearts.
Rhonda, Brian, Binary, Robbie, Rhonda, Lori, Raging Zim, Matt, Nova, JT1. Thank you everyone for stopping by tonight.
Yes, I hope you guys are going to be kicking off to a great weekend.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot it's Friday.
It's Friday. You cannot forget Friday. It's the best day of the week. I know everyone in Discord was super happy it's Friday. I know I'm super happy it's Friday. And we're going to catch you up on all the news that happened the past 48 hours.
Yeah. So let's
do
get
it.
into it. And thanks for the purple hearts, guys.
Yeah, you
we
guys,
love it.
we love the purple hearts.
All right, let's turn the music down. Let's get serious now.
Serious business.
First things first. Obviously, we like to hit those milestones that our community has got over the last 48 hours.
Let's get it.
The first one is coming from 517 CPE Predator Exposures.
Nice.
And yeah, I haven't really seen them a lot lately, but if you're watching, hopefully we can get some more content from you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I honestly have never seen that name before, but congratulations on 2,000.
Shout out, 2,000, that's a good number. The next one we got here is coming from Colorado Ped Patrol. And it's kind of an ongoing joke now that every time we go live, he's got another 1,000. So I'm honestly, it's looking like he's going to be maybe winning some type of award for most growth, fastest growing.
He's definitely going to be hitting 50K by the end of the year.
I mean, we just did 34K 48 hours ago, and he's almost 2,000 up.
Right. No, his growth is insane.
It's crazy. The next one we got here is coming from DAPS Inc. They hit 96,000, and they also are kind of getting a lot of love.
Well, it's because they're back. I'm so happy they're out of their YouTube jail and they're back. They're bringing it. So they've definitely grown within the past 48 hours, and it's well deserved.
And it kind of seems like these bigger channels, you know, that have a lot of subs, that once you start getting those subs, they start exponentially just growing.
Right.
You know?
Well, yeah, because you start getting like into the algorithm. You just start bumping it out.
Pumping out everything. And then the next one we got here is coming from PP Official, 159,000.
Ooh.
Big boy numbers right there.
Big boy numbers, and they've been doing really big boy things.
Yes, they have. So shout out to you guys for hitting those milestones. The next thing we got here is CC Unit had a live just a little while ago.
Oh, yes, you did.
You watched it, right?
I was watching it. Pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys in the comments were watching, but yeah, it was a doozy.
What are your thoughts on that?
So this guy came to meet an underage girl. Long story short, I want you guys to go watch it, but it ended up being a longtime viewer and subscriber of CC Unit. Mm-hmm. And it's actually really crazy. The predator's mother actually insisted that he call the police on himself. So they actually met at the police station, which is really, really rare. Yeah, CC Unit was like, I had nothing to do with this. Like the predator thought it would be best to meet here. So they met, and when the police pulled up, and I mean pull up, like they walked up, because it was literally right across the street. They came and they basically gave the same story. Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You're ruining cases by being on live stream, blah, blah, blah. But once they got down and heard how bad this guy is, the flip totally, or the script totally flipped. And I honestly didn't get to see if there was an arrest, but it was bad. It was really bad.
This happened last time with one of CC Unit's catches where the cop had said something about, like, you know, I'm going to tell you again. And I actually have a clip here. I wanted to play it. So let's see if I can pull that up. Got a lot of clips here. All right, let's take a listen to this.
Go in Carlsbad Village. The police came, detained him, questioned him.
I'm just going to reiterate this to you, okay?
Okay.
In order for these undercover chats to be prosecuted, investigators must complete several hours of intense training, okay? That's the laws and that they have to follow in order to prosecute this, okay? So these chats, the way you're doing it, can be entrapment, okay, for prosecution purposes. So we'll take your statement, we'll get you information, but we have a memorandum of understanding with the task force that handles this.
ICAC? Yeah.
Right, and so we have to abide by that.
Yeah.
Which forbids us from doing certain type of investigations or allowing you to kind of do that.
So the cop said, and he said this before, that the officers who take these cases have several hours of training that they need to go to. And if you don't do that, he just told him that it could be entrapment. Right.
Well, then once the cops started talking to the Pred pretty much admitted to them that he wanted the little girl to go into a family restroom. He wanted the little girl to either pee on him or do something with the pee.
Weird stuff.
Just really weird stuff. And the thing is that the predator admitted to everything. He said, I want the cops to come, everything. So I think that it's going to end in an arrest.
Yeah, I hope so. But I just can't get over the whole entrapment thing because CC Unit is not a cop.
Right.
And California law, California law says that, you know, that it's a law enforcement officer that's doing the entrapment, criminal entrapment. And I reached out to ICAC, a couple of the offices, to see if I could get some information on this because I want to know, is that like what they're telling the officers?
Need answers.
And then also the other thing is, like, these officers, they're not lawyers, right? They're just out enforcing the law and you take it to trial, right? So he probably doesn't have a clue about what he's talking about.
Right.
And so I hope that someone from ICAC does get back to me because I'm super interested to see what they have to say about this whole entrapment thing with the groups that are doing it, you know?
Right. Yeah, no, that'll be super interesting. I really hope that we can get them on for an interview or even just a statement would be really nice.
Yeah. The next thing we had today was CPP with a live.
Oh, yes, we did.
And I don't have any clips from it, but they went to a house, you know, that the address had. And to me, the guy seemed like it might have been the guy.
Oh my God,
he was super sus.
I was literally flooding the comments saying that is 100% the guy. Like, he must have just gained weight or something, but that's the guy. And Tommy ended up leaving because the mother came out, was like, get off my property. So he ended up leaving, but he kept the camera rolling, which I absolutely loved because it kind of gave us like a behind the scenes view of everything. And they ended up finding the Facebook, they found the mother, they found everything. So they were going to go back. The cops were called. And once they were when they were waiting for the cops, somebody sent them another address and said, hey, this may be actually where the guy is. And they went to the address, and lo and behold,
he was there.
We found him.
Yeah, and he definitely he has some issues, that kid. But yeah, I kind of like the behind the scenes kind of finding.
I did too.
Finding them, you know, it's like you're almost like in the car with them, rolling around trying to figure out who's who, where they at, and everything.
Yeah, and it was super dope because he actually had like 2 or 3 of his long-term subscribers with him. So I thought that was super neat.
That's
he had
cool.
Cooley, I think Sherry. So there was a lot of people. So it's a whole village that runs that channel. So shout out.
That's super dope. And yeah, I don't know if there was an arrest. Was there an arrest?
So there was not an arrest. Tommy seems to believe, I mean, I think we all kind of believe that this guy may have had some mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually wants to turn it over to, I'm trying to think, law enforcement, but he thinks that it should go to like a behavioral science.
It's like specialist.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. Huh, that's smart, honestly.
Sorry,
probably
guys,
should.
it's Friday and my brain is a little fried.
And then the next thing we got here, I thought it was cool. Going back to CC Unit's catch, Net Predator said in the comments here that he does have a profile up on that guy.
Nice.
So if you want to check that out, go to netpredators.com. You guys can sign up as well and leave comments there. But I did have a little clip I wanted to play from one of CC Unit's catches the other day. By the way, CC Unit's catch today was number 227.
Ooh.
So we're getting
up to that 300 mark.
Yeah, and I think we'll get into what Moose is at later, but let me see here.
Really quick while we look, I don't know. It's on Tuesday. Stephanie, the Decoy's birthday is coming up on Tuesday. I thought it was today, so I was going to tell everyone to wish her a happy birthday, but wish her a happy birthday.
So I saw this on CC Units Live, and I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to play it.
I think he has like bad stuff on his computer. Hey, Net Predators, post up his image right now on your website. If there's anybody more deserving than him, I don't know. You have to post him up on your website. Plaster every single photo of his. Make sure you have his full name too. Wayne Bluevelts.
So
he gave Net Predators a little shout out, which I thought was pretty cool.
Honestly, it is so well deserved. Net Predator works so hard. He does it primarily alone. He does have a couple people that's kind of started to volunteer, but if you guys just take the time to go look at the website, it is just crazy to me that this is ran by one person and he has a full life outside of it. That's not his primary job.
Right.
It's all for, he doesn't make money. So I think it's incredible. I think everyone should definitely go check it out.
So shout out to Net Predators. CC Unit knows what you're doing big things.
Big things.
The next thing we got here, moving on, was CPP and Cooley had an arrest in Wyoming. That was the live on Wednesday when I think it was like right before we went live ourselves. And we had a little clip here of the guy. Let's see here.
Oh, yes.
This guy. His wife came out as a mess. Complete mess.
You tried to get a hotel and have sex with a 13-year-old child.
No, I didn't.
You did. I'm here.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. There's a cop.
Yeah, I don't think that's for us, but it could be. Oh, maybe it is for us.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, he's gonna go.
I'll be right back.
Sir, he's gonna go hide his phone. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Sir, please,
How
sir.
convenient.
He's going to go swallow the SD card.
Right.
Sir, please. I know. What's going on? He's trying to get a Filipino for sex. He's gonna go erase his
Liar.
I can show you. I have all the logs. I got penis pictures. I mean, he's.
I'm the wife.
Yes.
And they knock at our door, and I'm like, I don't understand.
I promise you this is happening.
Can I see
yes,
whatever
you can see whatever.
So a lot of people were saying that the wife might have been in on it. There was a poll on Reddit that I think it had like 30 votes, and there was like maybe 4 people that said that she wasn't involved, and like 26 were saying that she was. If you guys saw that, do you guys think that she was involved?
I was definitely one of the people that said that she was involved entirely. The thing is when you're telling like a significant other, hey, this person is being caught, she wouldn't even like listen to what Tommy was saying or trying to tell her. She was already making up like excuse after excuse after excuse.
Yeah.
So I think she knew all along. I think she's bad news.
So there was no arrest at the time, but Tommy went live at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., said he got a call from one of the detectives, and they actually went over and arrested him.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to them for that. And I think there was also another update where maybe they were going to arrest the wife.
Yes. Yeah, I heard that the decoy was actually contacted, and it's going to definitely play out. Super
interesting. So shout out to them on that. The next thing in the news, this isn't really crazy news, but if you're a fan of the channel, it may have been shocking for you.
Yeah, this is
I'll
really
just go
sad news.
I'll go ahead and play the clip, I guess, first. Let's see here. Sad news, guys. Here we go.
My car just got towed. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? My car just got towed. My car just got towed. Excuse me? I have a question.
Were you driving a black Tesla?
Yeah, they towed it? You're serious? They tow cars like that? We were gone for 30 minutes.
They came in and they were looking, they checked up and down, and they towed it. They towed it like 15 minutes ago.
You're serious? So how do I retrieve it?
I have no idea. If I'm being completely honest with you. I think you have to possibly call the town and find out where they towed your car to.
All right, thank you.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Yo, my car just got towed.
So Rami's car got towed.
And you know who he called to get it?
Who?
He dialed 911. And they were like, sir, you need to call 311. He's like, who's that? How do I do that? They're like, literally dial 311. So yeah, long story short, he called the guy at the towing company at 1 a.m. Yeah. The guy was pissed. Mm-hmm. He was so pissed. And he was like, you're not retrieving your car until 8 a.m., bro.
Sorry about that.
It was all bad, but the night did kind of turn around for him. He ended up getting in an Uber ride with a super dope guy, and it ended up being one of his subscribers. It was like one of the dopest Uber drivers I've ever heard on a camera. But yeah.
Yeah, just like it goes to show though, he parked in a no parking zone.
Right.
And I don't know if he thought, he's not going to be that long. But, the rules do apply to everyone here. Unfortunately,
not only that, but he made the Predator do like a ton of push-ups.
Right, that was it.
He made him do like a ton of push-ups and sit-ups. So that's clearly, if you're parked in an illegal spot or a no park zone, like you got to be really quick, like in and out, picking up something, dropping off, whatever.
Right. I've done it.
Right. Yeah, all of us have. But you're not standing there for 40 minutes.
The thing is if he would have just done the catch and like let the guy go off on his business or whatever and went back to his car, he probably wouldn't have got it towed.
100%.
They said that like it literally got towed within the last like 15 minutes. So by making him do the push-ups and everything that he was doing.
And the thing is that the guy couldn't even do push-ups. So he literally just sat there and then he was like, no, do it again for literally about 15 minutes until finally they all gave up, including his Tesla. And rumor has it, I don't think we have gotten confirmation that he's gotten it back. So I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, no one has kind of heard from Rami since. So we don't know.
Yikes. Yeah, don't park it in there, The next thing we got here is coming from the Logan story from DAPS Diary, a little update. If you guys remember that one we covered the other day. The church actually came out with a statement, and I'm going to read it.
Interesting.
This is a statement regarding the incident in Fremont, Ohio. There was an altercation that occurred on Saturday, October 2nd, 2021 after 4 p.m. Mass at Sacred Heart Catholic Church. To prevent further escalation, several parishioners attempted to intervene, and the Fremont City Police were contacted. We understand that the reason for this incident was not related to events past or present at Sacred Heart Catholic Church or Bishop Hoffman Catholic School, Sacred Heart Campus. Necessary measures have been taken to help ensure the safety of our parishioners, students, and staff. Sacred Heart Catholic Church strives to build up Christ's kingdom in Fremont. Please join us in praying for peace, justice, and love in our community.
Well, I hope that the necessary measurements taken were throwing his ass in jail and never letting him back there.
They didn't really address the situation.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, they put a Band-Aid on it and maybe just like this was a PR thing for the church because it looks bad, obviously. But yeah, I'd like to see what an update is from that guy if he did get arrested or something happened, Yeah,
and again, if you guys have not seen the Logan story, please go watch it. Grab a box of tissue and go leave some purple hearts on that video.
Yeah, definitely heartbreaking. So interested to see what the church next move is. The next thing we got here is Alex dropped a video the other day. It was a catch from like yesterday, I think. He said, did a group of Ohio tweakers just invite a young boy to their house? Fact check. Yes. See this full catch on Membears on the JDQ channel. It's $4.99 to see this video, but it is well worth it. It's pretty funny. I do have a clip here to show you guys.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen anything quite like it.
Let's see here. Just a quick clip.
But these are some of his messages to them.
Oh, that's not the clip, actually. That's an old video. Hold on.
Hang tight, guys. If you guys could see how many tabs we have open on our computer, I think you guys would actually be blown away.
Yeah, I don't have the clip pulled up here, so we'll just go ahead and skip it. It's funny to watch. Maybe I'll drop it on the next video.
Yeah, no, we'll drop it in our Discord too. It's actually freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it's really, really funny. These guys are crazy. But on this, though, I thought it was funny. If you guys have ever seen South Park, these guys reminded me of these guys.
Oh my God, that's
like literally
honestly
the same,
so accurate.
same four people here.
Right.
The goth kids. I thought that was pretty funny.
No, that's actually hilarious.
The next thing we got is PP Toronto and Justin Payne are going to be having a big weekend apparently this weekend. With a lot of TCOY calls that she's been doing, ramping up for this. He said that, or I think there was a total of like maybe 8 catches this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a really big weekend.
Can't wait to see what happens with those guys.
It's going to be juicy. I know all of you guys have been following on TCOY's channel, but there are going to be some huge catches. So make sure you are subscribed, joined, member, whatever.
Yes.
Make sure your notifications are on.
I don't know if they're going to be all live or if some are going to be live or not, but still, yeah, definitely make sure you join those channels and turn notifications on. The next one we got here is CPP is going to be going to catch the pilot Pred, I think, this next weekend.
Finally.
And we just wanted to give you guys a reminder that that's going down, so you can go to Steph's decoy call channel and listen to some of the decoy calls that have happened with this guy, because it'll give you a little background into the situation. This guy's a sicko. And then some sad news, really, really sad news. Creep Catchers Texas, he was a newer channel for us.
Right, but he was growing exponentially, like went from 70 subscribers all the way up to like 4,000.
Almost hit 4,000. And I went to check his channel today, actually, and I got this.
You guys.
The account has been terminated due to trademark claim by a third party.
You guys, this is actually so heartbreaking. Like, he just really started, I mean, literally catapulted like this past week. I was really sad by this news.
I mean, his videos were doing really well too, like getting a lot of numbers.
A lot of numbers. Yeah, no.
And he had that one, the poo guy.
He had my favorite guy that said he was going to call the cops on him. Yeah, the Preds started to flip the script.
Yeah, so we're really, really bummed out that we saw this, and we did reach out to him. He said that there is maybe an appeal process that he can go through to maybe get his channel back. He said he removed all the copyright music off of, his videos, but I don't really know exactly what happened. But just a reminder, if you do need some videos, you can always hit up Koopa High. He has a lot of videos, and he'll let you use them for your videos so you don't get striked and
we will definitely be plugging that page once it comes back.
Yeah, he said that he's going to probably most likely make like a backup page. And the unfortunate part is that he only has 5 videos out of the 7 catches that were on YouTube. So he's missing 2. I don't know which 2 they are, but...
And if they were copyrighted, then he's going to have to edit them so they don't just get banned again.
Yeah, it's terrible. So shout out to Creep Catchers Texas. We hope to see you back on YouTube soon. And then the next thing before we get into the news is, we've been having a lot of people reach out to us, ask us for like a donation tab or whatnot. And we did go ahead and make a Cash App.
Yeah, we did.
So if you guys do want to donate, this isn't something you have to do, but there are some that would like to. It's Pred News Now, and that's the Cash App tag. But I also wanted to give a big shout out to Real Nick, who came through with our first donation the other day, and he did it kind of in an unconventional way.
Yes, he did.
He got us a gift card, a prepaid gift card, like a Visa gift card, and he sent us the picture of the front and back. Yeah. And we were like, dude, like, you didn't have to do that. He's like, no, like, you take it, like, you guys work so hard on the show and this and that. So big shout out to you. That's our first donation coming in from Real Nick. So.
Yeah, I was honestly for a while, like, we had kind of contemplated it, and I honestly just kept shutting it down each time because I want you guys to donate to the catchers and everything. But we honestly have been asked by so many different people that we decided to do it. But please, please, please don't feel obligated whatsoever. We do this out of the kindness of our heart, and we just like talking to you guys. So definitely do not feel obligated.
Yes, yes. But on that, we were thinking about maybe doing like a membership thing once we get enough people. So
yeah, no, we have some really fun plans for like the membership and ideas and different things we can do for the different levels. So
yeah, I don't want to give anything away yet.
No, but it's going to be super tight.
There could be some pretty good streams for members.
A lot of behind the scenes info.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to all the people that want to donate, and shout out to Real Nick.
Yeah, and honestly, even the people that don't donate, thank you to everyone who just shows up here. I mean, I see so many of you guys when there's other catches going on that still remain in here. Yeah. So honestly, just seeing you guys in the comments and getting thumbs up and subscribers, like, that's more than enough, and that's all we started this for.
Definitely. And we mentioned last time that our Instagram has been taken down another time, so we did create another one, PNN Podcast. So if you haven't followed us there, definitely go shoot us a follow, because we try to keep everyone informed there as well.
This is now our 13th account. No, I'm kidding. It's our third, but
might as well be.
We're honestly, you guys, if you followed our old Instagram, we were posting all the time, updating you guys. We're both honestly like really scared to even log in now.
Yeah, no, we're like literally terrified to turn on Instagram, but it's unfortunate because we get a lot of our news from Instagram, and we reach out to a lot of the catching groups and get new stuff here and there. So we do check it. The next thing is our news. So let's see. This is also, it's a catcher group, but it was something that we wanted to talk about because it was brought to our attention. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of KTS Predator Hunters. Have you heard of them?
I honestly haven't, but when Cup and I first started watching this community, we noticed that all of the catchers said the same thing in the beginning. You're not under arrest. I'm not a cop. Mm-hmm. You're free to go whenever you want. And we were like, I wonder like who the first catcher was that screwed up, that made it to where all the catchers just have that built into them.
Right.
Well, we found out.
We think. So Kyle Swanson, 30, was recently indicted by a grand jury on 3 counts for unlawful restraint, obstruction of justice, and assault. The indictment says that Swanson lied to entice a victim into his vehicle on January 12, 2021. He refused to let the person out when they requested and asked others to help destroy evidence in the case. He also threatened to hit a person in the vehicle. He says that the court cases and mental exhaustion has led to the end of the project. Some of the social media posts by the group has led to arrests, but many of the charges were dropped by local prosecutors. The confrontations left Swanson and others involved in KTS Predator Hunters Facebook group open to legal issues. The grand jury wants it to be clear that people who practice vigilante justice may face consequences for their actions. They need to let law enforcement do their jobs. So that's what the article pretty much says, and we just thought it was kind of interesting. It's the flip side of like what could maybe go wrong for a catching group if you do things the wrong way.
I feel like this guy kind of like wrote the script for what not to do, because let's be real, if you're the first catcher on YouTube and you're catching predators, you really don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and just think that maybe he thought that was okay. I don't know, but either way, it's bad. It's real bad.
So that was this is from May, the article, but I haven't heard anything new on this situation, and I know some people are, following this more closely. So maybe we can get an update from KTS. Definitely interesting though. The next thing in the news is a video here. Judge orders OPS security guard to be held without bond in child sex assault case. Let's play this.
Today to face those 4 felonies, which could put him in prison for life if convicted. Detectives believe these aren't the only sexual assaults, that there may be others who have yet to come forward. The Douglas County attorney says it's not too late.
You understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
39-year-old Jose Carreño stands before a Douglas County judge Friday. Prosecutors charged him with 4 felonies. They think he sexually assaulted 2 girls. One case goes back 20 years, the other 5 years.
Even though it was years later, and had the courage to come forward, and because of that, now we can charge him and hopefully protect other people from this kind of activity.
One accuser is known to the family. She told police Carreño raped her when she was 8 or 9 and forced other sex acts. The defense says it's not true.
The accuser in counts 1 and 2 did essentially shake him down for money and tell him that she was going to do this very thing if he didn't pay her money and give her a vehicle.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I was thinking, with the being held without bond, I just think that's like a good kind of thing to do with all of the predators.
Right.
If you're caught and you're being charged for a sex crime, you should be held without bond.
Right.
Just
Why
like
would
a
you
murderer.
be let back out on the street where you can just reoffend people?
Yeah, because a lot of these, I don't know how many, but a lot do it out of kind of like that, instinct to want to get back at somebody, or it's like a thrill to them.
Right. Or even the police officer that we covered a couple of weeks ago, where 4 days before he was supposed to be put into jail, he found a bunch of child porn on his phone and reoffended literally 4 days before he was supposed to go in. So they should not be let out.
Yeah, no, they should be held without bond. So hopefully this guy gets life. It seems like it is. And this is coming out of Omaha, Nebraska. So it's someone in the Omaha Creep Catchers area. So keep a lookout for that guy if he does get out on bond. The next thing we got here is 8-year prison sentence in child sexual assault case. What he did was an awful, inexcusable thing, said defense attorney Matt Wajda, who nevertheless urged Black to adhere to the sentence agreement, which offered Benton an 8-year sentence in exchange for reduced charges. The initial charges of criminal sexual assault of a child under the age of 13 dropped in the plea agreement. Could have led him to 25 years to life.
Ooh.
It says that this guy cooperated with police and led Bible studies in jail and encouraged the victim to tell the truth in court. And to me, that just
encourage the victim.
Right. It just seems like a manipulative task.
100%.
Something that he was doing to get a lower sentence, and it worked.
Yeah, and it worked, which is the most sick part.
Yeah, I don't think that the 8-year prison sentence is long enough for this guy. So remember this guy's face right there. His name.
Honestly, I feel like we've seen him before. They all kind of start to look the same.
Unfortunately. The next one we got here is Cobb County serial child molester convicted, sentenced to life in prison. A judge made sure that the convicted child molester will never be released from prison. Michael Shane Kilgore was found guilty by Cobb County jury of aggravated sexual battery, child molestation, and child cruelty. The charges stem from several incidents involving Kilgore's 6-year-old female family member in 2015. In 2018, when she was 9, the victim told her mom about being molested by Kilgore. The girl's mother had also been a victim of Kilgore's molestation as a child. The mother then went to Cobb County Police about the incident. Through their investigation, authorities were also able to identify 5 other victims of Kilgore's molestation. The 5 other victims all testified at trial about his horrible pattern of child sex abuse. And he previously pled guilty to child molestation in 1998. While testifying, Kilgore denied abusing all 6 victims presented at trial, including the mother of the girl, which he pled guilty to in 1998. So he denied doing it on stand, even though he was found guilty.
Right. That's just so crazy that both the child and the mother both went into court and spoke against this guy. Like, they were both offended by him.
Right. It's just, it's sick, but it is nice that the daughter did come forward and it was able to find more victims.
Absolutely. And 9 years old too.
Right. So shout out to that little girl. I'm sorry that she had to go through that horrible, horrible stuff. The next thing we got here is a good little thing we saw. Interesting. It's how to protect your kids from child predators. So let's go ahead and
This
play.
kind of goes back to our episode with Steph. So if you guys also want to segue off that, go watch that episode, our last one.
Parents to talk to their kids about sexual abuse after 3 school workers in South Florida are arrested for child sex crimes in the last few days.
NBC6 reporter Marissa Bagg is live in Hollywood with what you should know to keep your kids safe. Marissa?
Jackie and Jawan, the most important thing that we hear over and over is for parents to talk to their kids. Open up the line of communication so that if your kid feels or sees something wrong, that they will come and talk to you about it. And experts say you can actually start having this conversation before they head off to kindergarten. A day at the park for Anna Jane and her 2 young children means snack time and fun. Jane says she always has a close eye on her kids wherever they are.
I don't leave my kids in church childcare if they don't have cameras and they don't have people that have been fingerprinted.
Her son is barely 3, but child advocates say that's the right age to start teaching children about protecting their bodies.
But as they get to around 3 or 4 and they start to be in kindergarten and 1st grade, then you can start to talk to them about more general things about, you know, that there are people that are looking to hurt you and you have to protect yourself and you can't let adults touch you.
Dr. Bober says it is a tough conversation to have with children, but it's one that needs to happen. Just this week, 2 teachers and a school crossing guard in South Florida are facing felony charges, accused of inappropriate behavior with kids. Statistics show 1 in 3 girls and 1 in 5 boys will become a victim of sexual assault by age 18.
We don't want kids having blind obedience to adults. We want to teach our kids that this is their body and it's okay to say no. Because, you know, we're often taught as children, you know, when an adult tells you something, you have to do it. So we have to take that mentality out of the minds of kids.
A major warning sign that something is wrong is a change in your child's behavior. If they suddenly begin to be secretive, if there's major changes in their personality, or if they regress.
So you might notice a 10-year-old suddenly wetting the bed or sucking their thumb. That's also a sign that something's wrong with your child, and you need to ask the tough questions.
So those tough questions, certainly more than just saying, how was your day at school and getting a one-word.
That's interesting. The wetting the bed and sucking their thumb are signs.
Yeah, I read about that. Yeah, I read about that. And like I've always said, having the talk about sex and birds and the bees, whatever, you can't wait until your child is 15 to have that talk. Just like they said, young children think that adults are invincible and whatever they say you need to do.
Right.
So I praise this mother.
Yeah. So definitely have those talks with your kids. The next thing we have is also really interesting. We saw this today. It's Undercover Underage. Discovery Plus sets docuseries centered on a child advocate's hunt for internet predators. Pretty cool, huh?
That's super cool.
So I'm sure everybody in the chat would love to watch this. It's on Discovery Plus, which I think is like a subscription-based thing. But
we know you guys are all on there. It has 90 Day Fiance. I know you guys all watch those shows. So
yeah, it says that Undercover Underage follows Sosa, safe from online sex abuse team in real time as they transform Powell, a 38-year-old mother of 3, into a teen persona and work to reveal the true identities of men who reach out to her. It's a race against time to identify the suspects before they discover Powell herself is not who she claims to be. The docuseries seeks to give insight into how Sosa works to successfully track down some of the world's internet's most dangerous child predators. This 6-part true crime series will make its debut on Discovery Plus starting Tuesday, November 2nd. And then
I love that. I love hearing that a big network is exposing and talking about things like this. And I think Discovery needs to do a show with our catching groups.
Who knows?
I think that they should do a show with all of them.
I mean, it's funny that she can do this, but I wonder how I really want to see how she's working with police. I know it says that has a nonprofit. Maybe that's where it comes into play, but
what makes her any different than, say, CPP, who has a nonprofit?
Exactly. So that'd be interesting. We'll have to get the subscription plan for that one.
We definitely will.
And I think that about wraps it up for the news. Yeah, that's about it. So we'll go into the new videos here that came out in the last 48 hours. One thing I did want to say really quick was Courtney ElizXbeth dropped a new video on her members only. And I asked her if it would be available for, non-members at some time. And she did say that she was going to plan on dropping it maybe in November.
Okay.
But she was having some complaints with privacy complaints, some issues with that. So she got the video removed a few times. So she's going to try to upload that.
And make sure that your notifications are on, because I also did hear her say that she's not going to be doing as many live catches as she may have used to do, or some of the other catchers do, that she kind of likes just doing it behind the scenes and then uploading them. So definitely make sure your notifications are on.
I mean, I think it's more safe too.
It is. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen.
So yeah, with the live, it's a little tricky. But yeah, so definitely go check that out. And I thought it was cool too that her tiers, she doesn't have tiers. She only has $4.99 a month flat, and you get access to everything.
That's nice.
So super shout out. So the first thing we got here is coming from Shafiq. Pred wanted to drink with a 13-year-old girl. This is an older catch, but let's take a listen.
I said, what kind of stuff are we going to do? You messaged the minor first. You said maybe some movies. Maybe. You asked if I was the police, too. You're going to sit here and lie when you're 21 years old to meet a 15-year-old girl?
I need to call the cops. I always talk to them.
You always talk to them?
I will, if I have to.
You'll talk to the police?
Damn.
So you're not going to admit what you're here to do?
I'll talk to the police.
Is Shafiq talking just really loud?
Yeah, no. I watched this video, and he writes through it at some point, and he's like, I learned a couple lessons during this catch. I won't be doing this or this again, but this is one of his first catches.
That's funny. Yeah, the other dude's whispering compared to him.
And the other dude is very much so on meth or something of that sort.
Maybe, who knows?
Look at his pupils.
The next one we got here, this was a catch from the other day, uploaded from CPP.
You just do whatever he felt comfortable with.
Right. Which comfortable, you said that you were going to...
I said I would start by giving him oral and whatever he wanted, whatever he felt comfortable with.
Right, oral. So were you going to meet up with this 14-year-old and actually give this 14-year-old some oral? Bro, you're 38 years old. I thought you were 29, but honestly, there's so many of you guys, bro, that I can't even keep track who's who. You know what I mean?
I've never, ever done this with anybody this young. That's why...
Oh,
he's
right.
full of shit.
Yeah, he's literally only fake crying because he got caught. And you guys, this was a flawless catch.
Oh, yeah.
The cops came so quick, and it was an immediate arrest.
Immediately. The next one we got here is from CPP on the second channel that he has. And this was the cop that flashed the badge. I don't know if we showed this video.
We did. Yeah, we did show it.
Okay, so...
But we showed it at a different point.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Let's take a gander.
It happens a lot.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
I had cancer twice, so it does.
So are you feeling like are you okay right now?
This is a lot right now.
Huh?
This is a lot right now.
It's a lot right now. Do you want to sit down, open your door, and have a seat? Are you going to pass out?
Yeah.
Do you want me to call an ambulance?
No.
I don't have insurance.
It doesn't fucking...
Oh, my God.
Wait. So he has cancer, but he
had
doesn't...
cancer twice.
Here's the thing. I don't even know if I believe that. And if he did, I mean, that's awfully sad, but... Ew.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Tommy to give us an update on this guy.
Yeah, the cops came and they did not arrest this guy, and he showed a fake badge,
right,
or even a real badge. But if you're not on duty or you're no longer working with that agency, you can't just carry it around and use it against people.
Yeah, this was the catch where his company was actually watching the catch as well, and they put out a statement on this.
That was priceless.
He's done from there, at least. That's the good thing from that. The next one we got here is coming from PCI and PCM. They both uploaded this catch. It's a pretty good catch.
We'll get back to that anyways. You said, I want to
put you on your back, throw you in another, I want to push my throbbing dick deep inside your pussy. Okay, we got the point. 7-year-old again. And that's when I brought the 7-year-old in. I said she was 8, and I said, oh, wait, she's 7, she's my cousin. Do you remember having that conversation with me?
Yes, I do remember having that conversation. I said it was completely up to you if you wanted to bring them or not.
Okay, and then...
Like what?
7 years old.
Wow. Sicko right here.
They did such a great job. I love Shonda.
Yeah, and the cops put this guy in the back seat of their car, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe he got arrested, but the live didn't really show us that. And I reached out to Eric, and he said that they didn't arrest him. He thinks they let him go. So
I don't understand that. I can understand if it's like a 15-year-old and a 30-year-old. I mean, it should still be an arrest, but if there's a 7-year-old involved, that's just it's so gross.
It's definitely out there. Sicko. So the next thing we got here is from LC. He's been on a roll the last couple days.
He's going for that 300.
I know. I think he heard us. So he's at 227 here. Let's watch.
Hold on. Talk to you. Oh, yeah.
This is like creepy.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I said.
The audio quality is a little bad.
Policia.
And the video.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any service.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky when you're getting inside of a building, especially where he's at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best service. But
Yeah.
shout out to Musa. So he did the 227, 228 right here. Let's watch this one.
Ask these questions?
No, but I didn't even...
Wait, hold up. What's up with this guy's
Okay,
stomach?
I noticed that. When I was picking this part of the video, I was like, what the heck is growing inside of his stomach?
Whoa.
Maybe it's like a hemorrhoid?
Tumor or something.
Said he was 15 years old.
Oh, fuck.
You know this because you said you responded to it.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. See the guy that come up for him?
Yeah, that guy.
The guy, he was going to be with him.
Oh, he was going to be with him?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the conversation.
I know I had a conversation, but
What is your name?
Is this the same building?
I know, it looks really similar. But this guy, he acted like he didn't know he was 15, and then he's like, oh, fuck. Like,
Right, well,
like bro, you knew. You knew all along.
And then he had 229. This was actually today. And this was a quick one. We'll see.
How old is that kid that you're supposed to be coming to see right now? You supposed to be meeting somebody right now?
Yeah.
How old is that? How old is the person that you're supposed to see right now?
No.
How old? Age? How old? You want me to call the police?
No.
All right, then talk to me then.
It's okay.
I'll get your license plate.
Ooh.
KZE 3474.
Did you see him like holding up his phone, and he kept like looking at Musa, looking at the phone, looking at Musa, because he was trying to compare like this is not the person that I was meeting.
Talking to.
Yeah, and I'm happy Elsie's okay, because that could have gone really bad. Leaning into his car and him driving away. So be careful.
And then I also saw him post a live. We don't have the video, but it was 2:30. So I don't know if it was two lives like back to back. So I don't know if he did 2:30 as well.
Musa is on such a roll. Whenever he calls the police, and it's every time pretty much, but he'll literally call and say, hey, I have someone here trying to meet at 14, 15, whatever. And he'll say, oh, I'm with Luzerne County, blah, blah, blah. And every single time they're like, oh, okay, it's you. Like, yeah, they know exactly who he is. Like, they know.
Also, while we're talking of Musa, he was, I told him he needs to get on Net Predators. I sent him the website, and he was confused why he wasn't on there yet. And if you are a catcher and you do want to be a part of the Net Predators kind of website and get your catches uploaded.
Not if, it's when, because you need to be on.
Exactly. Well, when you do want to do that, reach out to me. I can help you get in touch with the founder of the website. That way they can create a profile for your group, get all your links, your donation links and everything. And then once you start getting catches, they'll start uploading them. And they're also looking for someone, if you want to upload your own stuff, you can do that as well. So, it's a big project. It's still in the works, but if you're not on the website, don't feel bad. It's nothing personal. It's just there's a lot of people that need to be on there still.
Yeah, and he's doing it literally all by himself.
The next one we got is from PvP People v Preds. This is number 51. Todd wanted to meet with the 15-year-old girl before work.
What are you doing, man?
Nothing, man.
What are you doing here?
Not a girl, but 15-year-old. And it doesn't want to play.
Well then.
Here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, it's a I cannot talk today. It's a super short catch. Long story short, he pretty much dipped out. He dips out.
PvP also did number 52. Donald wanted a 15-year-old in his trailer.
This is super sketch, like just walking.
Right, like I would not want to go to like a trailer park like
no.
this at night.
Hell
No.
No.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
He just comes out of the woodworks.
Can we have a simple conversation?
Yeah.
Who'd you come out here to meet tonight?
Someone on Grindr.
What's that?
Someone on Grindr.
Someone on Grindr?
Yeah.
He's sketch.
How?
Playing that.
Hey, bro. I'll call the police, Donald.
Go ahead.
Donald, do you want me to?
Go right ahead.
Are you sure?
I haven't done
I'm
anything.
filming for mine and your safety.
I haven't done anything.
Don't come towards me, okay?
Shoo
Hey,
shoo.
Donald.
Yeah, this guy's on a lot of meth.
Oh yeah.
Meth mouth there.
And let me tell you what, PvP let it be known in that mobile home park that this guy's a pred. He was screaming and letting everyone know, as
everyone knows. The next one we have is also from PvP number 53.
This guy.
Eric claims to be curious about a 15-year-old boy.
You think I don't know what the fuck you came here to do?
Yeah.
I do know, right?
Yeah.
What exactly did you come here to do?
15-year-old.
What about the 15-year-old?
Sex with the 15-year-old.
What kind of sex?
Well, oral and get fucked.
Just admit.
Oh, just get fucked, huh?
Yeah.
Just is that normal to get fucked by 15-year-olds? Just get fucked?
No.
Just get fucked by a 15-year-old. Just get fucked.
No.
You notice how you said it?
Yeah.
Just get fucked.
Yeah.
Think that's cool?
No.
Yikes.
This is you, right?
Yeah.
This is you.
Yeah.
A picture of yourself. You.
What?
Yeah, this is you. And after you sent that, you said you don't want me to come over. Why'd you say that? Because I said, haha, well, shit, you thought that I wasn't interested in you or something?
This guy looks dumbfounded right now.
And mind you, this was at 3 a.m. So he's luring a 15-year-old boy to a motel at 5 or 3 in the morning.
Right. And if you are like up all night, you might want to subscribe to PvP because most of his catches are at like 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
California time. So go check out PvP. He has some good new ones there. The next one we got from, this is from the PP official. This is church leader came out with a gun plus 4 video previews.
Yeah, this is a good one.
All right. Is it okay if I get a cigarette?
This looks like a scary movie set.
Right?
So you can sugarcoat it, or I can tell her what's going on. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm fucked again.
Again?
Again?
Yeah, you need to hear this, man.
Doing the same thing again.
It's like some Hills Have Eyes set. Uh-oh.
So if you thought that was crazy.
So this one is uploaded to his the members only, I think, as well.
It's really good.
But it's definitely worth it. So go check out that on JDQ's page. The next one we got is coming from TCOY. This is one of her Preds that she's talking to for this weekend, I believe. So we're not going to play any of the decoy calls that haven't happened yet. But she has a few new ones out there if you guys want to get caught up before this weekend.
Yes, go get caught up before this weekend. And honestly, even if they're not live, go watch the previous ones because to me, it makes it that much more real when they're getting caught.
Right.
You feel like you know every single thing that's happened.
100%. Yeah, go check that out. And then the other decoy call we have is from the Poopbag Pred.
Ew.
This guy's a sicko right here.
Do you know when they're going to get him?
I don't know, no.
Oh, I want to see it. It's gonna be sad, yeah, but it's disgusting.
So go check out PCM, Predator Catcher Muncie, for the decoy calls on that. And they also started a second channel. It's Peaches and Cream, I believe. They're going to be doing some other things on that channel. So if you like the behind the scenes thing, definitely go check them out.
Oh, that's dope. Are they going to do like IRL or something?
I don't really know exactly. I think it's going to be more maybe for the decoy stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't got
I think
any.
it's dope. I think everyone gets really attached to all these catchers and like who they are as people. So
Right.
people want to know what's going on in their real lives and kind of follow along. So I love that.
And that does it for the videos that dropped. We do have a premiere tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific, so 12, or what is that, 11 on the East Coast time. And this is from PP Toronto. Man claims he only wanted to help, quote unquote.
Don't they all?
I know, such a nice guy here. So go set your reminders for this live tomorrow. It's not a live, but premiere. And that does it. But I do want to point out we have a couple new channels that we will link below at the end of this episode. The first one is from TSOC. That's To Save One Child. They're out of Colorado area. He has one catch now. He did say that he's working on a couple more. They have a couple more in the works. I don't know exactly when.
I think their logo is dope.
I know. I really do like the logo.
I love the logo.
Super nice guy, though. The second one we have here is coming from West Texas Predator Poachers, new channel, 64 subs. He has one catch. It's pretty good. Corpus Christi, predator confronted at his house. The guy denies everything. Go check that out. We'll link the videos below for their catches. The next new channel we have is CT Creep Catchers. And the channel's been around for quite a while, but there's no content on there up until a month ago. And they have 438 subs. And I'm thinking Connecticut. So I know NV Cap's out in that area. Maybe he can do a collab.
Yeah.
So go check that out. They have number 7 was their last one a week ago. And I don't see where the others are. I don't see, I see 5 and 4, but I don't see 1, 2, 3, and 6. So interesting nonetheless. But
maybe they're on private.
Very well could be. So that's going to pretty much do it, guys.
Yeah, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. It was super fun. And I just want to give a little reminder. I'm saying this from my own personal experience. This last week, I kind of felt sick. And I talked to a couple other people that were kind of distant on social media. And they just said that they're going through, some personal things or they haven't been feeling well. But I just want to remind everyone to take a good break away from social media or YouTube, whatever, when your heart feels like it. Sometimes it's all overwhelming. So take care of yourself first, and we will always be here for all of you guys.
Yes, and I do want to shout out Teddy Bear and Steph H for the donations towards the channel.
What?
Yeah, thank you guys. We really appreciate that.
You guys are amazing.
Let's see who we have in the chat. We got Scamula, Zeno, Kel, Twomper, Chaos, Technical, Jilly, Rhonda, Amy, Patriot, Prank Calls by Rev, Nova, Captain Clayton, and a couple new faces we haven't seen here, Gob, Hills, Off Grid. So thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. You guys are the reason that we do this, and we will see you on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and make sure you follow us on our Instagram and Discord. Come hang out with us on Discord during live catches. We all have a good time.
Yeah, we are creating a live catch thread channel for chatting during live catches because we seem to have a lot of fun doing that. So if you guys want to join on that, definitely hit the Discord up. And until next time, we will see you guys. Have a great weekend.
Love you. Bye.
Peace out.